Alrighty, howdy ho folks. It's your multiversal medium here for another episode of Harvestella. The game that still effing sucks, has horrible writing, does not use their OST well, does not have engaging gameplay, and still falls into the classic Final Fantasy writing tropes that have been bad since their inception. Since Final Fantasy started in the NES era back in the 80s. So last episode we beat up Geist after Geist did this whole evil monologue thing that made him very impossible to be empathetic with because that's Final Fantasy writing. This episode, I guess we got the cutscenes because of such. So was it all hollow threats? You had made me feel so confident my plan would succeed. Is it not succeeding? Aren't you still blowing up the lights? Are you still blowing up those rocks? How are we going to, What's that supposed to mean? Fine. Why did you come all this way? I don't know. I'm kind of forced to. I'm not allowed to do anything. You're a shut-in, just trying to make ends meet. You could have chosen a peaceful life. Yeah, I would have liked that. The issue is the peaceful life effing sucks in this game. Like, I would more prefer a one-to-one serfdom sim from medieval, like, representation of a proper serfdom as a video game than anything this game has given me. I love the fact that Geist is like, you're an effing shut-in. You're literally poor. Why are you here? As if I'm the biggest linchpin, and it's like, dude, I don't know. I don't even have any money. Money's worthless. Like, I forage for food and eat that. I don't have enough money to buy food because nobody sells food. I don't know why I'm here. Peaceful life, my butt. There is no such thing as a peaceful life in this universe. There isn't. Also, what do you mean I'm a shut-in? I was a wanderer. They forced me into a shed. They said I need to farm in this shed. Why? Well, it'll help you heal up. Oh, by the way, we don't care that you're not healing up. We don't care about your amnesia. We don't care about any of that. Just let me frickin' exist. Living out your simple days until your senses eventually fail you. And you slowly tumble towards death. Yeah, that would have been fine, man. I want a medieval, like, serfdom sim now. That would be so much funner than this. Humans are creatures of habit, after all. Yeah, that one's true. And yet, here we are. You came this far, all to resolve the issue with the sea's light and quietus. No, not really. What even is quietus? Why do you fight so hard? Diantha said they don't know what quietus is. Did you make quietus? Like, what does this have to do with quietus? We don't want this world to end for the people we hold dear. We don't need a reason, because there isn't one. I'm here to kick your butt because I don't like your butt. It's a very bad butt. Nonetheless, it was not a short road to get to this point. No, it wasn't. This is like episode 50-something, I think. Is it 50-something, or is it still 40-something? This game sucks. I could be playing, like, any other game. I really could. Oh, I could be playing Magical Pangle right now. I want to do Magical Pangle because I picked up Graffiti Kingdom. And those, like, it's the first game in the sequel, and they're completely different. Then all my drive to play Graffiti Kingdom died when I saw Oni Plays doing Graffiti Kingdom. And I'm like, oh, I can't compete with those dudes. I could be playing Magical Pangle. I own that. That'd be fun. Drawing your own little things, and they're just little mods you fight with. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. What were you talking about, you effing loser with no butt? You have been shaken free of that fragile illusion of peace the sea's light have given you till now. What? Illusion of peace? What illusion of peace? What illusion of peace? I was used as a workhorse immediately upon waking up here. And when I wasn't being used as a workhorse, I was told to do errands. And when I wasn't told to do errands, I was told I was in debt. And when I wasn't told I was in debt, I was told I needed to save the effing world. What the F are you on about, the illusion of peace? Shut up. Unless the planet is filled with humans like you, there will be no saving it. Okay, cool. I guess I'll start a school. That'd be simpler. Geist, enough. Shut up, Dianthus. Nobody likes you. Dianthus. So, like, do you guys realize Dianthus is a play on words for Diana, and Dianthus is a lunamancer. Diana being the patron goddess of the moon, you know. Just a bit of allegorical here to there. Now, Geist. Geist is an enigma. Someone lurking in the shadows that you can't even grasp the cloak of. Kind of like a ghost. Thus their name, Geist. Kind of like an allegorical thing right there. Now, the other people are just named stupid things like unicorn. Kind of as an allegory for the mythical creature of the one-horned dipshit. Moving on. The reason I wanted to destroy the Sea's Light was all for them. Oh, shut up. Dude, you can't have the I'm on my deathbed, but I was a good person all along moment. You had every instance of having this moment up until now. You could have told anyone this shiz at any point and we would have listened. Get the humans of the star a proper death and progress this stagnating civilization. Okay, wait, hold up. Give them a proper death still sounds evil megalomaniac-y, so no, shut up. Progress this stagnating civilization. The omens are the ones that stagnated the civilization. And that was discussed with the whole, like, king thing. Legit, guys, you could have just blown up the castle and been good in that regard. This is so dumb. What civilization would be left to progress once you destroy all life on this planet? I didn't even say that bit because it was obvious, but yeah, Hein, sure. With the Sea's Light destroyed, life on this star would end. That is true. You're not denying that it's a dumb thing, but not all life. The superior would survive and overcome adversity. You know, any chaos aligned character in any SMT game has your philosophy, but better. Like, so much better, because they're properly written characters. Even the most base, losery, chaos-aligned weenie in any SMT game. I think SMT 5 has a very weenie-esque chaos-aligned hero. It's still better than you. I think SMT 3 does as well. Like, I think both 3 and 5 just have really bad chaos heroes. That it's like, oh, shut up. Nobody cares, you effing weenie. They're still better written than Geist. Obscenely so. You want to play a good JRPG, pick up an SMT one. They're... I'd suggest doing that before Persona. Mainly because Persona is going to completely F with what the heck you're expecting from an SMT game. It's not that it's like you can't switch between the two. It's that, oh, I played Persona. I know what SMT 5 is going to be like. And it's like, no, you do not. No, you do not. Those are basically two different genres. Anyways, this dude's dumb as always. Creating a new civilization. This superior race of humanity would achieve the progress it deserves. You know, you're basically talking about eugenics at this point, right? And what I know is that eugenics bad. And we've had enough freaking media showcasing eugenics bad. Eugenics very bad. After all, Geist, you're kind of walking down the route that the Nazis did. And that makes you kind of not easy to empathize with, really. Like, dude, don't. Like, legit don't. Without calling forth true destruction and your proper death, there can be no future. Okay, proper death. Sure, why not? I guess we're like freaking unable to die, and we're just in a constant loop of freaking the Matrix simulation. I don't effing care. Cool, we're cycling back and it's just continually repeating. Sure, I don't effing care. You know what setting did that fine? And it honestly works fine and nobody's pissed over it? Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls is cyclical. Legit, the universe kind of follows the same cycle and then repeats itself. That is the Elder Scrolls lore. Red guards are from a different, like, time, basically. Like an earlier cycle in the Elder Scrolls. Heck, Nocturnal is as well. So yeah, like, you can do this stupid, like, nonsense fine. It's just Final Fantasy team can't. They really can't. There is a limit to your cruelty, Geist. Plunging the star into such danger will resolve nothing. Do you guys not realize he's probably just like stalling for time for the rocks to explode? Because until we kill him, they're still gonna explode. Anyone? 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 Whatever. Quiet, Dianthus. Was it not us who led the star down this road to oblivion? Oh, Oblivion Remake 2025 confirmed. They said it in freaking Harvestella, a game that came out in what, 2023? Oblivion confirmed. By scattering the monolith into all its trivial conveniences, we stole the human's ability to reason. What does the monolith do? Trivial conveniences. What do they do? The closest thing I get to an understanding of what a monolith does or is the fact that my multi-tool is a monolith in some way, shape, or form. And I'm assuming everyone's weapon is based around it, and that's what causes them to like appear and disappear. That is the closest thing I know that monoliths do. The whole like warp system as well as the save system for the monoliths is something only the Omens know how to use. And that's why we were introduced to it in the first dungeon when we got Dianthus as a party member. What do regular people use the monoliths for? Because I bet you anything, Villager 28 is not using the monolith as a weapon system. They aren't. We have storage boxes. It's not like some weird like space-time storage thing. What is the monolith system for? What does it do? Who cares? Like, did you just give everyone an effing iPad and they're just watching like high fantasy TikTok? What is the monolith? Is that why every woman has to wear high heels? They grew up in a society where every woman is just watching like high fantasy TikTok or something, and they think like those body proportions are normal. Like what's going on? As well as means of resolving that dead-end road we put them on. I mean, dude, this is a lot of freaking like placeholder stuff that doesn't explain anything. And for this fight, I will fight to save my world and atone for our sins. Save your world? Is this your world? Are you guys trying to pull a Nier? Is this your world? Because no. Atone? You have good reason to stop me, and I'll fight you to the end. I mean, can we just blow up the entire planet? Is that an option? Forcing this star to crisis is the only option we have left. So is it your world or this star? Like, dude, I am so tired of pointing out everything wrong. I am so tired of it. But there's so much wrong. I will make this star shine brightest among them all. And for the sake of that future, I will destroy you. Okay. You want a reason? A reason to fight? Guys, I already said there was no reason. We can stop now. We don't need to talk about this. We fight because do you all just have like really late reactions to things? Geist asked why we were fighting and why we were here like 20 plus minutes ago. Shut up. No. That's not what Geist just said. Innocent people will die otherwise. We can't let a single person die. People can die. Innocent people will die all the time. I don't care. I don't. Both of these are stupid. Everyone can die. Let everyone die. I guess innocent people will die otherwise. That's war. Innocents die all the time. Why can't you understand? Is this the consequence of stealing your ability to reason? Oh, shut up. Your reasoning's bad. You're a narcissist. Shut up. You must understand. Surely, girl who calls herself a scientist. You're calling it out. She isn't a scientist. Thank you for calling that out. Actually, guys, you know what? I'm on your side now. You made fun of Arya. We're friends. You underestimate me. No, Arya. He knows exactly what the F you are. No matter how much danger this star is, and don't call it a star. Don't use the same terminology. Like, don't. I hate you enough as is. But what despairing circumstances. Arya, I don't need your freaking like soliloquy. I don't like you. We cannot sacrifice the lives of so many. Yeah, we can. Who cares? If you truly believe that is a noble or proper death, then science. No, then the human heart has failed. Shut up. This is what it means to be a scientist. To keep fighting for a better future. No. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a nice sentiment, but no. It's not what it means to be a scientist. No wonder you suck as a scientist. You don't even know what a scientist is, Arya. You suck. Guys, your path into ours do not meet. Dianthus. No, that's not how you use that phrase. The phrase is your path and ours are not the same. Our paths are meeting. We're intersecting right now. We're at a crossroads. There are so many better ways to use that phrasing, terminology, or figurative allegory. Dianthus. What you just said was stupid. Very well. What's happening? Everything's blowing up. He just had a huge villain soliloquy. He's got stupid flying powers. Sees light. The great effulgence of death. Lend me your strength. Okay. Sure. No, he's a fairy. Why not? I find it weird that like, was that the winter one? Which Seas Light was that? The Seas Light. We done yet? Fine, I will get humanity with the death of my own design. Dude, you cannot sound like a good person by saying stuff like that. If you refuse, then prove to me your determination alone is enough to end my plan. That's a really weird, like, caveat. You should be so set in stone with your plan, considering it's a mass extinction event, that you are willing to give your all and do anything and everything to stop me, not the, if your determination overshadows mine, I guess you're correct. It is such a stupid effing anime trope. You are trying to commit genocide and mass extinction, but you're not so set in your beliefs that you will give up your everything to do it. If someone can beat you up, you're like, I guess you're right. Shut up. Dumb. Oh, wow, yeah, cool. Well, I'm pretty certain we can't do anything. Oh, no, we can attack now. Cool. Second phase, go. I'm dead. Awesome. Actually awesome. Finally, death. Been wanting that for a minute. Honestly, if I healed up and I didn't get hit, I'd probably be able to do that. I don't care. I don't. Why is there no music for this scene? Shut up, Chris. I get it. We're in the Matrix. Shut up. Are you legit making fun of me for being poor? She legit got pissed at me that she didn't have enough money to steal from me.
Take care out there.
That is so wonderfully American. Gosh, F you. You're poor. I hate the fact that you're poor. How dare you be poor? Get more money next time so I can take the money from you. Shut up. Oh my effing gosh. I'll tell you what, guys. We're going to like grind and like all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do it off screen. I may as well. Like, what's the point of forcing you guys to watch me have a bad time with this like game just in general? I mean, that's the entire series, I guess, actually. Never mind. But like, why should I force you guys to partake in me just not enjoying playing the game for a long period of time just to get a few levels up? Like, honestly, I could have beaten him if I healed up and didn't get hit by that attack, but like, how much funnier would it be if I just raffle stomp the dude in like a brief cut? How funnier would that be? Small philosophy core. Yeah, just get rid of those. Why would I want those? Makes me feel smarter by holding it. Wow. Wow. Actually, we did get a crafting recipe. What is that? Chaos cleaner. We need more scrap. Arrow orb. Don't know. Philosopher's orb. What does this do? Takes a philosophy core. So what's this do? Orb that has the power of wisdom sealed within it. It attacks by releasing that energy it holds inside. Okay, cool. Deals sage damage to enemies. Why is sage a damage type? Oh. So this is maybe what they're talking about? Now that we unlock them, we can do this stuff? Well, at least it kind of... Does it kind of do back nonsense? A mayonnaise maker, sprinkler, harvest skill charge, flour mill.
Wow, you did it.
Can I get a flour mill now? I guess I got the second flour mill one. Who cares? Why does this just suck?
Ta-da! Such a good job.
Wow. Smoker recipe. Oh, wow. Wow, we got the smoker recipe. Farm level up. Wow, what's the farm level up do? It's definitely something we can do. Stamina down. Wow. That could be anything. It could even be a stamina down, I guess.
I like
That
those.
equate to? I don't know. Dessert maker what's a dessert maker? That wasn't even one of the things it said I was gonna get a sprinkler. It's like, yeah, I do take a dessert maker. Well, as well, jam maker. Like, is that just to make
To at least try.
water skill charged? Sure. Why not? Water side biome level 2. It doesn't explain what those are. Spice maker recipe, mayonnaise maker, sure. Why not? Destroy skill charge. What? Fine, whatever. Plant charge. With seeds equipped, hold X to charge, then release it to scatter the seeds across a wider area in one shot. Cool. Harvest charge. Stand in front of crops that are ready for harvesting and hold A to charge, then release it to harvest a wider area in one shot. Cool. Water charge. Hold Y when holding the watering can to water in a wider area in one shot. Cool. Leveling up the farm. Leveling up the farm increases the chances of harvesting high-quality crops. High-quality crops sell for a slightly higher price. Cool. Quality crops. Using high-quality crops when making meals will result in high-quality dishes that give better effects when eaten. Cool. I don't care. Don't. I really effing don't. Actually, you know what I'm curious about? Considering, like, it's this time in game. Before I start, like, just grinding off screen, I might be able to fill up some time. I only need to fill up, like, 5 more minutes. And then I'll do the grinding off screen nonsense. But, like, have I come across the materials I need to upgrade my weapon one more time? Is that a thing I can do? As opposed to, I don't know, waiting for whatever dungeon comes after this? Because, like, yeah, I know that whole plotline nonsense we're dealing with seems very endgamey, you know, but, like, actually we're not even at the halfway point. This game sucks. No, we don't have whatever that is. Yeah. I'd need money to freaking do stuff. I like how freaking Crest just took all my money and got angry at me for being poor. When she didn't do anything. She legit said she found me passed out and moved me to my bed and then charges me like 500 in-game currency. She never said she administered any sort of first aid. She never did that. She never checked on me. She never said I was healthy or anything, or that I was good. She found me, quote unquote, outside. Now I'm in my bed, and then she just charges me money. It's so effing dumb. Oh, this entire game is dumb. Ay vey. Let's gather some crafting materials and then call it an episode, basically. Go over to the stupid castle and level up and maybe... I don't know. Question life, the universe, everything. Not in the way that this game is asking me to question it, but more so just in the, why am I playing this reasoning of questioning? Because what the F's the point? Really, what is the effing point? You think there's going to be a payoff at the end of this game? You think there's any way for this game to eventually just be like, ah, yeah, man, that was so worth it right at the end. I only had to devote like several days of my life to it. Like full days, actually. Because like I said, we're like, what? Episode 40 to 50 or something at this point. Yeah, episode 40 to 50 or something. And they're like minimally 30 minutes or so per episode. Some are over like an hour. I have devoted an entire day, if not more, to this game. Do you honestly think it's going to pay off in any way, shape, or form? I could be doing anything else with my time and it'd be more worthwhile. I really could. It feels so weird because I am so not this with basically every other game I come across. So this is Beyond Me Lies a City of Grief. Beyond me lies endless suffering. Beyond me lies the downfall of society. Okay. Cool. Awesome. Funky, fresh. Not gonna lie. This stupid riddle. That's probably related to being more towards the end of the game. And that's some weird side content thing that we're going to do to try and unlock the true ending or whatever. I bet you anything. That 100% just sounded like endgamey nonsense when the fake world is shattered and we're thrown into the, you know, actual world post-apocalyptic nonsense. Like, who cares? Who cares? Anyways, guys, I love how stupid these dudes look when they're walking. They're often dumb. I'll tell you what, like I said, I only need to kind of buffer for like 5 minutes and then I'm gonna call it an episode. And I just did that. So off screen, I'm going to like, I don't know, fight things, kind of, sort of. At least to a degree. Maybe get a few levels. Seriously question why the heck I'm even bothering. Because I could just fight Geist right now, but I don't know, I feel like I don't want to deal with Geist right now. Not so much that it's a difficult fight, more so that I just find them and basically everyone in this game super insufferable. So I just kind of want to try and zone. Maybe try and find like a zen space for a few moments, a fraction of a second. So I'll talk to you guys again next episode where, I don't know, I guess I'll just meet you all during the second phase of the boss fight. Unless something else comes up. And I'll be hating myself this entire time. I'll talk to you guys later. But until then, ciao.